to shoot. Quick toss to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Caught in the backfield. It's Stewart. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Dropping back, it's Drones. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Now facing a 3rd and long. Just keeps slinging it. Finds his man. It's Selden. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Throwing right. Got his man. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. To the air on first down. That's reeled in. It's Bennett. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Going for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. From the gun, running back gets to give. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Drones. Here's a heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the pressure. He's got it, and he will. Looking to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the grab down the left side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. On the ground, it's Stewart. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Let's see what they dial up on this 4th down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. And the Hokies are rolling down the field. It's complete to the left. Looking downfield, it's Drones. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Got a man, it's Stewart. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in, it's Green. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. He's got it on the run. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board. And he runs it in. And the Hokies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He's got it at the 25. And he'll take it to the house. The Hokies are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on second down. Finds his man. It's Green. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. He's going to fire deep. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Makes him talk to the hand.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Hokies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to... Touchdown, Hokies! Winning those individual 6-second battles. Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rock? This offense has it with really good field position. Dropping back, it's Pine. Here comes the heat. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Steps away to find some room. Connection to the right. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Wide open spaces. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he'll Looking downfield on first down. He slings it deep to the left. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Safe completion on the screen. On the move at the 30. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to throw again. He's going up top. Snags it at the 30 and still running. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. The Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Buys a little time. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Pine. Buys a little extra time. Fires toward the end zone. Into the... Starts a drive trying to go up top. The sure hands, it's Patterson. There he goes! And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Hogan.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Touchdown, Falcons! Looking to throw on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Back open in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. That's caught. It's Ridley. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And the Falcons are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to throw for it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 35. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they capitalize not only... Looking for a man, it's Pine. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Dances away, throwing on the run. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. That's caught. It's Garcia. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He'll toss it. Oh, a lot of space. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. 3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Touchdown, BG. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. Offense in an empty set. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Young. They go to the wide receiver screen. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top again. Fires to the big fella. It's a seam wide open. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. The Falcons are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for a deep man. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Taking it the other way. And they... They'll start this drive going to the air. He unleashes a long one. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Bowling. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this... Welcome to Pullman, Washington. Martin Stadium, home to the Washingtons. Back to throw, it's Gleason. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. That last big play has them in position. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. So here they come going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Toledo! Wants to throw on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Rocket! Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw, it's Gleason. Got out of trouble and throws. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He lofts one down the sideline. And that's going to be knocked. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes a connection. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. 1st down from the 49. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. There he goes to the right. Touchdown. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quarterback moving. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. A full dive to haul that one in. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Here's a heat. Touchdown, Rocket. Scanning the field, it's Gleason. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board. Unleashes one deep. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Fires on the move. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Washington State has it teed up, and we're ready to go here in the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running. Stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Going right to work up top. Quick strike complete. Lots of running room. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the wideout. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. There he goes. And he'll run it in. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He wants to go deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the pressure. Moving out of the pocket. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there, and he's doing it again here.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. He uncorks one deep. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. He'll take a shot. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. Defender gets a little too aggressive there, and this offense gets some free yardage. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Got a man, it's Traynham. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Second down coming up. Back to throw, it's Gleason. Going deep. He's got it inside the 15. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Now adjusting. Looking to the end zone. Snags it. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1-yard line. And the Rockets trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. And he takes it in for the... Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. And the Commodores will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. He'll pull it on the read. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Bringing the heat. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Wide open, makes the catch. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. The Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Looking to scramble. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Moves away as he feels pressure. Unleashes one. And it's caught! Touchdown, Commodores! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hardy. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Takes a hit as he fires. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play, because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the field inside their own 30. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll run it to the right here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Pavia. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Commodores look to keep this drive humming. Rides the back on the option to give. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Grabs it inside the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The Commodores didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Doors! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. First play of the period, first down here. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Manning. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Turning it on. Turning on the Jets. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Trying to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He's loose. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's first and 10 from the 31. Back to pass, it's Pavia. The sure hands, it's Alexander. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Here comes the heat. Got rid of it just in time. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Looking to the big tight end. Fired in there, but incomplete.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. That's caught. It's Terry.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him, and still...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Going to swing it on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Manning. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. That was like bouncing off the guardrails and not losing control off the upright and through. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Nevada is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by a field goal over Boise State. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, Phyllis.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The quick out. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Finds his tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to pass. It's Pavia. Forced out of the pocket. He's open on the right. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Now improvising. This time he's got his man.
He's just got a knack, doesn't he? Just finds his way out of things and scrambles outside the pocket and then makes plays, gets completions. It's just so frustrating for a defense to try to bottle a guy up like this with so much talent.
He makes a catch. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half.
Missouri will kick it off to open this second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Buying some time. Running into the open space. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Pavia. Looking deep down the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I just love the individual one-on-one effort by the defense there. Offense trying to go option, QB keeps it, but just too many defenders winning their one-on-one battles, defeating blocks, and getting the tackle for loss.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down. The Commodores have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it! Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to slam it in. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. Fires to the end zone. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The lone back's got it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Oh, they're after him. Fires to the right. It's caught. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Coleman. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Hardy. Good execution, they move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Wants to keep it in the air. Caught over the middle. It's Manning. Touchdown, Tigers! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off a defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Under fire. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference. You want your defenders to be physical in pass coverage, but they can't be overly aggressive. They can't grab and hold. That's an obvious PI call. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Lets it fly on the move. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Get it out on the screen. At the 40, there he goes. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, it's lucky to fall on that loose football. The Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Running it to the right. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. And the Tigers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Now, that was a blitz from the middle linebacker. That's one the offensive line should have picked up, regardless of what the pass protection was. Sliding or going base man-to-man or fanning out, you generally always account for the middle linebacker. There's no reason to let him run cleanly.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Missouri comes to the line with another first down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Working that left side now. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up first and goal from the 7. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They go right back to their man on second and goal. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They're going to throw it on third and goal. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Touchdown, Missouri! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, good teams just know how to close games out. And you're seeing that right now with this team, right? Their defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they've padded their lead. And this just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Ready to fire from the pistol. To the air. It's Pavia. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Man, that is just what this defense did not need. Late in the football game, up by a couple of scores, you just can't give up the big play.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Right on target this time. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
And the Commodores have it in scoring position on first and goal. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Well, and the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Now we've got a little game pressure, and we'll see how the offense responds in a 3-point game, Jesse.
I can't wait to see this quarterback and how he's going to be able to handle that pressure, David. How will he respond in this situation?
And just knowing, listen, I'm only up by 3 now. If I can make this a 2-score game, I can almost put this away in the 4th quarter.
Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. The Tigers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. The throw to the outside is complete. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. Fires to the big fella. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the right. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Stowers. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Alexander. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the 1st down. Stops the clock and has them on the move, trying to get the late score. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Catch in the middle. It's Dillon. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Timeout called by the defense, and there are only 10 seconds left in the game. Not very pretty, highly effective using that carom off the left upright. The final grains of sand were about to disappear from the hourglass, and just in the nick of time, they tie it up. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the middle. He's got it. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the middle. It's complete. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Wants to throw again. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Big 3rd and goal here in overtime as they try to get a touchdown to take the lead. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Tigers! And they score 1st here in overtime. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits them in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. To throw, it's Pavia. Makes the grab, it's Hoskins. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quickly complete. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. It's 3rd down, and they need to get it in the end zone to stay in the game here in OT. Oh, he makes the catch. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. 1st and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own. Makes the grab on the left. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Back's looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Vandy. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? And you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Got a man. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. This, the biggest play of the game so far. Going for it on 4th down in overtime. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. The give on the option. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Grab behind the line. It's Alexander. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He's got him. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This thing has been back and forth now. 1st and goal as they try to take the lead in overtime number 2. And a scrum on the goal line. No signal yet from the officials, but it doesn't appear that he got in. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A gut check on the doorstep. 3rd and goal here in overtime. He stopped again, and they tried to convert this short yardage with the running game and have had 0 success. It's 4th down. Not even a thought to take the field goal. They're going for it on 4th and goal. Touchdown, Commodores! Got it in to take the lead here in the 2nd OT.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Third down in overtime. They have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We got to change something up here. We got to do something different because right now it's just a sack party.
He's got it. First down and more. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. First and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. Pocket breaking down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. With that, now a 2-point conversion away from triple overtime.
I think the quarterback showed his head coach a lot on that last touchdown pass, the poise and the confidence. And because of that, David, on this upcoming 2-point play, you might just put it back into his hands and let him go win it.
Yeah, man, I need it again, right? Like these rules, I got to go for 2. This is a clutch moment. Obviously, got to come up big. Do you trust him again? You worked on these 2-point plays all year long, all week long. That's what you do. You know the rules. Now you got to go execute.
He's looking to pass. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2. This will be the ball game. Make it and play on, miss it and lose. The snap sets up to throw. He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. So here we go again, and we'll see just how deep that 2-point conversion bag really is. He'll set up to throw. They got it done with the 2, and now they hold the edge deep in overtime. So now they'll need to answer to keep this game alive. Try to march their way in. They are denied. The 2-point try is stopped, and a game-winning play by this defense in overtime. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth. Games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.